Hello most amazing top teners, how are you doing today? Well, I hope. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and today we are talking the top 10 reasons to quit your job. Some of you watching this may be at school and don't have a job yet, so consider this advice to your future selves. Others will have employment and may be struggling a little bit with the 9 to 5. If that's you, and you tick off more than one thing on this list, then maybe you should quit. So in at number 10 of the reasons why you should definitely quit your job, we have you don't get along with your co-workers. People in traditional full-time employment will spend more waking hours with their work colleagues than any of their friends. In the week at least. They may also spend more time with their co-workers than their significant others. For this reason, it's really important that you like the people you work with. If not, you won't be getting any happy social interaction, only negative, which can lead to depression. Obviously not liking your co-workers isn't a good enough reason to quit your job if this is the only thing making you sad about your work situation, but if it is one of a few reasons you don't like your job, honestly, I have to say, who really wants to spend their time with people that drain them? On to the next. Coming in at number 9, we have you're not progressing. This is actually a big one for me, at least at the moment while I'm young. At the moment, I have a job so I can afford the lifestyle I want and also lay the foundations for bettering myself in the future. I don't know how well I could better myself while standing still. Working for a company is great when there's potential for you to grow within the business, but when that stops, the work environment can become frustrating and you don't want to be held back. Speaking of being held back, coming in at number 8, we have your job doesn't challenge you. Obviously, if you need quick money, you need quick money. But if you're in a job at a time in your life that you're considering a career, then you need to be challenged. Again, if you're comfortable and happy with your job, this won't apply to you, but those of us trying to make it need to know that we're growing and learning new skills. If you've got all that you can get from a job and you want to grow further, it's just time for you to move on. No drama. This next one would be an absolute deal breaker for me. Coming in at number 7, we have you are undervalued. Ain't nobody got time to be overlooked. If you feel like you're putting your very best into your work and adding extra value to a company by continually hitting your targets, yet you aren't getting anything back, well, for me that would be a problem. Sometimes being undervalued isn't a money thing, some companies have smaller budgets, but ultimately you need to be recognised for your hard work. You know what, be it something as simple as a thank you, or a bonus or a perk of some kind, it's always nice to know when you have done well. Side note though, being underpaid is uncool too, especially if you think that you could get paid better elsewhere and that annoys you. Go with the money, honey. Coming in at number 6, this is actually a really good reason to quit your job. You want to go back to school. This is a great reason because it means that one day, hopefully, you'll be able to get a better job or a more skilled job or an even higher position in the job that you're currently in. I'm a firm believer in being whatever you want to be, but if you don't yet have the qualifications to pursue your dream career, then go get them. Even if it means quitting your job, you might be able to come back to it or get something better, so go get it. Coming in at number 5, we have you want to see the world. Don't forget you work so you can live, not the other way around. Us humans only have a few short years on this earth, and it is important that we see more of it than just our own backyard. Ideally, you would work in a place that lets you take a reasonable amount of vacation or unpaid leave so that you can earn and then travel. Or you could work in a place that lets you come back to your job when you're done, but it doesn't always work out that way. The inability to get time off work should never be the reason you don't tick things off your bucket list, because one day you might not have enough energy to go and you'll wonder why you spent all of those years working. Coming in at number 4, we have you do not agree with the company's ethics and or values. You should never be put in a position that makes you feel uncomfortable, and you should never have to work for a cause that you simply don't believe in. If you're working in a company that changes their approach to business and you don't feel good about the way things are being run, then this is a good reason to quit your job. If you ever feel like the company is up to anything that could tarnish your reputation, then you need to get out before it actually does. Coming in at number 3, we have the company is failing. Yeah, you could go down with the ship, but you need to consider what it is worth to you. Some employers will reward your loyalty, but some will take an every person for themselves approach when they're in danger. If you feel like that is the case, you need to get out while you can. You don't want to come in one day and find that the company you work for is in liquidation, leaving you with no job and no money, and and no options. Better to take things into your own hands while you still can. So our numbers 1 and 2 are both kind of equally important, but as we had to order them, I have put the most unshakable reason at number 1. So with that in mind, coming in at number 2 of our top 10 reasons to quit your job is you hate it. Yes, you have to work to make money, and I'm sure a lot of people would hate being jobless way more than they hate their shitty job, but you need to draw the line somewhere. If you go to bed every night dreading having to get up the next day because you hate your job, if your work life is affecting your real life, then it is time to let go. It isn't worth your sanity, and it isn't worth extinguishing your flame. Finally, at number 1 of the top 10 reasons to quit your job, this is an unshakable reason for getting out. We have, it is making you ill. Absolutely nothing is worth compromising your health, no matter how much money you make. You can't exactly spend it when you're checked into an asylum or you're in rehab because your job has sent you over the edge. If your job is making you ill, you kind of need to question what money even means to you anyway. If your job is taking up so much of your time, how are you going to even enjoy life with all of your money anyway? Chances are you're probably not even spending it. If your job is stressing you out so much that you're mentally underperforming, you need to take a step back. Not only does this put pressure on your heart, which could lead to a heart attack, it will also put strain on your life and your relationships. And honestly, it's just not worth it. So that was the top 10 reasons to quit your job. If you love your job like I do, then yay! But if you don't, go with what your gut says. Do let me know what you thought of this video in the comments section down below. Also let me know what your dream job is. Yay! And I'll try and respond to as many comments as I possibly can. For now, I'm Rebecca Felgate. This is Most Amazing Top 10. If you're not subscribed yet, then click on that button. Also, while we're clicking, why not click that thumbs up button and share this video with a friend. Until next time.